Hi there guys, welcome back to Crypto Rise. Today we're going to do a price update and prediction on Cronos. Before we get into the video, at the end of this week I'm going to be choosing a winner for 2Quant. All you have to do for that is like, share, subscribe and hit the notification bell, and in any comments of any video say you've done all three so I can pick a winner from them. Now let's get straight into the video. So today we're going to be talking about Cronos just in general. We're going to be looking at its trading view chart. We're going to be looking at some tweets about it as well, and an article about how the owner of Binance gives advice to Cronos and how they are, where they're standing at the moment. So now let's go straight into it. So look, Cronos is not doing too bad, and because there's been a lot of news about the World Cup, it being sponsored by the World Cup. The World Cup has just started. It's literally into the first week of it starting, and I feel like it's a great time for people to start investing in it. This is obviously not financial advice. This is only an opinion that I'm giving about the coin itself. But if you look at a weekly basis, on a weekly basis it's green, literally. Now if you scroll forward, like scroll a bit in, pull that out, it's like it's starting on a green candle at the moment. We'll obviously look further into it on a trading view, but look what people are saying about it at the latest. They're saying, look, Crowell, I've been treated very badly by this company, claiming that one of my transaction which I report, this is a personal problem. I don't know how they should really maybe it's people have just been hard done by them. But look, I'm bullish on Crow. Crow has recently been accused of spreading false information by trying to falsely convince people to invest in Crow. I would like to make it quite clear that whatever I say on here is purely my own opinion. Please do your own research. I'm not intentionally trying to convince anyone into investing their hard-earned money into anything. I'm not a crypto professional. Stay safe and do your own research. So people are saying do your own research, which is very important. Like at the moment, look, loads of people are very bullish on it because of how much media attention it's getting just from World Cup in general, because billions of people are going to be watching. I feel towards the end of December, when the World Cup final is set and done, that's going to be when almost everyone on the planet is going to be watching it. That's going to be 7 to 8 billion people are predicted to watch it, because it's the most popular game match in history. It's literally like the most it's the biggest event in history, and billions of people, not even millions of people, watch it. So when you really look at it, there's so many stadiums, like they're saying here, the LA Staples Center, they've got a whole investment with it. They've got a whole contract with crypto.com saying that they're going to be sponsored for the stadium for a certain amount of time. The cryptocurrency is literally sponsoring many teams itself. So literally, I don't see why it would be a bad problem investing now when it's very low. When you look back at it in about 5 to 10 years, it may be a very good investment. So now let's go into trading view and let's see further about how price can be moving. Let's see what it's doing at the moment. If you look at a 1 hour chart, obviously it dropped very low from when the FTX crash came, and obviously further dips in the market. Remember, we have to remember we're in a bear market. So look, they've been stagnant price all the way here. It's been stuck on 0.7. Then when obviously Ethereum hackers, they started selling Ethereum tokens that dropped a lot of funds in the market, it obviously made other people very wary about keeping their money in exchanges, and it dropped the market a bit more. Now it's a bit stagnant. It literally recovered a bit of its price, and now it's about to start raising its price. There's a lot of there's points where there's a lot of buying power. Obviously from here it went to 0.62, but shot straight back up with all the positive news about the World Cup. I feel like here's a very good place to buy. There's a resistance point. Let's get this right on the screen. The resistance point right here. If we draw a line, let's get a horizontal line right here. It's on 0.65. If it ends above that, I feel like it will only go further and further. Let me draw where I feel like it could go up to this point here. So let's draw another resistance line. So it could go around here. It's been at that point before, and then the next one for me, it could be might as well be right here. And it'll go to 0.07. This could be very, very early on now. It could go up there. Obviously not a straight line, but there will be some movement. Then it will go straight up to 0.07. I feel like at the end of the World Cup, it could fair enough go around here. 100% by the end of the World Cup, it will 1,000,000% go back to 0.1. If that's the least that I'm saying it will go up by. So it all depends on your own opinion. Do your own research into it. Obviously, look at the market at the moment. It's not doing too well, but we're in a bear market. We can't expect much. But with such a big event being sponsored by this coin itself, why wouldn't it go back up to that price? Now, if we go to the Twitter tweet that Crypto.com made, and it was retweeting someone else's tweet saying that, look, don't know if anyone noticed the advertising the USA and Wales game, but it's Crypto.com. And obviously that's their main goal. It's their main goal to make sure they're being seen by the whole everyone watching. And there's loads of like good news about it. People are saying, look, well, we're gonna go again, another pump to 96 cents. There's obviously loads of people saying that it's a very, very good potential in Crypto.com, and there's a lot to say. Look, the whole market looks like a dump. I took this morning, so people are saying it could move. It could genuinely move. It might just literally do a whole 360 on everyone, or 180, and show that, look, Crypto.com isn't something to be made fun of. And look, they broadcasting to almost 5 billion people worldwide. I'm telling you, when people realize how much hype is going to be gained and positive traction for this cryptocurrency in the next coming months, you'll be sad to not invest now. Look, Cronos, as Crypto.com agrees to CZ's advice, where does Cronos stand? So look, Crypto.com joined other exchanges in following CZ's suggestion that such companies be open with their assets while following a proof of reserves model. The Binance CEO had called for open scrutiny after the now bankrupt exchange FTX allegedly engaged in shady deals with user funds. According to Nansen, Crypto.com's holdings were cumulatively $2.94 billion and no debt. Details from Crypto Insight platform also showed that Bitcoin topped the other assets as it formed 31% of the total. Now, if we go down, now obviously this graph shows you the separations of the whole net worth, and look, it's very, very crazy. Obviously, you got most in stable coins, so USDT and USDC. So it's about 10% in there. Obviously, 90 or 20, almost 20% in others, but mostly made up of Shiba, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. Now let's go down. The exchange's CEO, Chris Marzalek, noted that the assets publicly displayed were only partial. In his tweet, Marzalek communicated that a full audit will be out and shared with Nansen. However, despite the disclosure, Crypto.com's exchange token, Cronos, could not capitalize on the positive reaction it garnered. While the proof of reserves audit preparation is underway, we are sharing our cold wallet addresses for some of the top assets on our platform. This represents only a portion of our reserves, about 53,000 Bitcoin, 391,000 Ethereum, combined with other assets for a total of $3 billion, which is just crazy in itself. And the fact that they're being so transparent about it just shows that, look, they're not trying to hide anything from their supporters or the people that are willing to invest in their company. Now, this obviously talks about the fact of how it's lost so much percentages. This is from a week ago. It talks about how it lost so much from the FTX crash. And then if we scroll down, let's scroll down to around here. Involvement is down nevertheless. Despite the resurgence in some parts, it does not translate to increased interest for Crow in derivatives market. According to CoinGlass, the future open interest had a single and double-digit downturn on most exchanges within the last 24 hours. This meant that traders were still wary of the market volatility, irrespective of the exchange actions. However, emerging data from the derivatives information portal showed interest has picked up. So this is shown even further right now in the market. If you can see around here, look, obviously it dropped down a lot, and this is on a weekly view. If you look at a daily and pull it up, scroll down here, it's not doing too bad. It's literally been stagnant. Look, obviously it's fluctuating a lot, saying that it's going to go back up and down, but I feel like it'll be a great investment. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.